Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Div B West. Welcome to Div B West. Spooky Ghost versus Abba Murky Cult. Good evening, Dax.
Hey, Weenus, how are you?
I'm doing quite well, thank you very much. How are you, sir?
Living a dream here, casting with you, getting a B West matchup going on tonight, and I am excited.
Oh my goodness. So the teams changed all of their portraits to be exactly the same. And so now I have no idea if we have everybody on the right side. I guess we'll check. Are the teams right?
Right, we good now? Question mark?
Yeah. Question mark. I was like, hey, are we all ready to go? And like, I hadn't done any of the sorting, and so like half of the players were on the other team, and they're like, have you done the sorting yet? I'm like, no, I'm the sorting hat, and I'm terrible at it. But it looks like we got it right. Okay, cool. Excellent. Shives, coming with the 69 bits. Thank you very much, sir. Hope you're having a wonderful evening tonight. Let's take a look at the map bans and picks real quick. Boop. Okay. So, Spooky Ghost, they lost the coin flip. Abba Murky Cult wanted first hero pick. They banned out Towers of Doom, Cursed Hollow. Spooky Ghost banned out Dragonshire and Sky Temple. And they picked up Volskaya as map number 1. That's it. Dax, is there anything that you would like to report on the teams before we start the draft for game number 1?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. We have Abba Murky Cult in the higher place seed. They're 4th place, 19 points, 14-8 record. Spooky Ghosts currently sitting in 11th place with only 8 points, 7-10 records. But domination by either side will move them up. Let's see. Abba Murky Cult, if the domination tonight will put them into 3rd place and only 2 points behind first and second. And a domination tonight will move Spooky Ghosts up into that sweet 8th spot.
Ooh, so playoff contention for Spooky Ghosts if they can pick up some points here. Okay, very good. All right. Well, I think we're all set. I think the teams are ready. Let's just hop on in. Let's get in.
Let's get it.
Here we go. Game number 1, starting it up. And then we just sit here and wait until it finally decides it wants to go.
She makes up her own mind.
Volskaya Industries, and I forgot to crop your other camera, so we're missing a little bit of your head. Oh, there we go. Full on Dax. Now we got the full Dax. Oh, yeah.
There we go.
So good. All right. Excellente. Okay. So we got the Abba Murky Cult. They will have the first hero pick and the first hero ban. Volskaya Foundry. The map of the toys. Living in Toyland. Getting rid of Rainer. Ban number 2 coming out from Spooky Ghost. Do you have a favorite hero that you like to play on this map?
I think right now one of my favorite hero is Urel, but she's kind of ban worthy at this point. If I don't get her, I really like Imperius on this map. It's you don't really have to have the greatest wave clear in the off lane. You don't need to be pushing things out. As long as your team has some camp cleared, take those, like you said, those toys. But yeah, both of those heroes I like on this map. How about yourself?
I've been playing a lot of Imperius lately, and the more I play him, the more I like him quite a bit. And then I got really excited when they're coming out with the new skin for him.
Yeah. It's the Mal'Ganis with the mustache is like, I'm all about it right now. Like, I just want to spam Mal'Ganis games right now.
That one is real good. I'm a little bit disappointed that the Imperius one isn't more, I don't know, like Sonya-esque, where it has like all the colors and stuff like that. It seemed a little tame, but still, new skins for Imperius. I'm all about it.
Yeah. Well, I saw the gray one and a white one. I don't know if there's like if he has like the Day of the Dead one, because it looked like all of the new skins did have that color variant, the Day of the Dead. So, but I did see the white one and then the gray one. But yeah, definitely excited to have a new skin on that hero.
Excellent. All right, so here are the 4 bands. We got Diablo, Jaina, Rainer, Mal'Ganis, and first pick by Doberman of Johanna. Woof woof, picking up that thick lady.
Yep, she doesn't give too much away. Great wave clear. She's going to make that rotation real easy for them to do.
And damn boy, she thick.
Damn boy, he's thick. Boy, that's a thick ass boy.
Come some lovely ladies. Anna, Li Ming. I do like Li Ming on this map quite a bit. because I feel like you can poke onto the point, and then you can poke from if you're controlling the point, then you can poke onto the mid fort with just some orbs with that distance. So I like the poke.
Yeah, and then the nano boost and the Li Ming. I know you and I have played some games together, and that's just a disgusting combo. Once you get that train rolling, getting all those resets.
Absolutely. Rhaegar and Greymane, the Wolf brothers, picked up for Murky Cult.
Yeah, Jobber has a 75% win rate this season on the Greymane. So curious that they let that through. Oof. And then we're going to see a Thrall ban and an ETC ban. So we're getting a little bit of a tank choke out over on the side of Murky Cult.
I wonder if we're going to see, for Murky Cult, if we're going to see like some kind of a hybrid mage, like a, I don't know, like a Junkrat or like a Sylvanas, you know, kind of like a combination of auto attack and spell attacks, just because I think, you know, Rhaegar going Bloodlust, you want some kind of more auto attackers than Greymane. Greymane's good by himself, but a little bit more would be nice. Oof.
You did mention the Junkrat. It does look like, let's see, Creeper's bot does play the Junkrat. Most played hero this season. We could maybe see a Mephisto to get some of that extra poke in there on those small points. Kael'thas is still available, which the living bombs are kind of a pain in the butt on that point. And we're going to see the Zul picked up and the Medivh.
Interesting. Okay. All right. So,
I love me some Zul.
Yeah, Zul is cool. I'm cool with Zul. We do have the Blaze in the garage picked up, 2 thick boys for Spooky Ghost. I was wondering if maybe we'd see something like a Malthael, or I don't know. I guess you kind of needed a solo laner at some point, but I think Malthael could accomplish that. But going with the Zul, I mean, Zul's pretty strong. So I like that too. I like the lockdown.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna see Blaze and Zul up in the off lane there, and Zul Jin gonna be able to get stacks if they do happen to lose the Triglav Protector. I believe he does get stacks since the Triglav does count as a hero, so he will easily be able to get those stacks done by the end of the game.
Stacks on 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 stacks. All right, let's get into game number 1. These are your teams. We'll see you on the other side. Just kidding, we're almost there.
Almost.
Dax is just saying that we should change our portraits to raccoons too, and I agree. All right, here we go. Game's going. Here we go. On the left-hand side, we have Spooky Ghost. We have Eric with a K playing Blaze. We have Boundrix playing on the Zul'jin. We have Little Wolf on the Ana. Kaleidos playing the Li Ming. And Rogoth on the Garrosh. What do we got over on Murky Cult? Dax?
All right, over here with the red trunks on the side of Murky Cult, we got Creeper's bot on that Zul, Doberman on the Johanna, Hellfire on the Medivh, Jobber on Greymane, and Magini on the Rhaegar.
Oh, I have no idea about names. Oh,
Yep.
Look at this. Look at this. All the Sleeping Cloud mounts and a train on the side of Spooky Ghost. And we got a Sad Cloud on Jobber. I'm digging all the clouds going on here.
Yeah. All right, we got the Greymane. And we're gonna have Jobber down in the offlane going up against that Blaze there. So we're gonna see a 4-man Zul. They are really gonna get these rotations down packed. Okay, looks like we're getting a rotate down to bottom, but it said it was Zul and Johanna in the 4-man. I mean, they're gonna have a lot of free time on their hands.
Yeah, not a whole lot of mage clear on the side of Murky Cult, but like you said, with that Zul in there, you get those extra little zombie minions. Like, you're gonna be clearing pretty quickly. Oh wow, I don't think I've ever seen the support camp fall in before. That was pretty cool. It like dropped in well, I guess it is a mech.
Mm-hmm.
Cool
I don't think I've
animation
ever-
there.
Yeah. Stuff you get to see when you don't play when you're not playing the game.
Yeah, I wish I could see the game, but there's all the snow in the way, so...
Yeah. All right, we got the turret camps getting picked up on both sides here. We're going to have Little Wolf showing up to help out Zul'jin a little bit, but then Greymane's going to be able to pick that up pretty easily, but getting a little assistance there from the Rhaegar.
Slexia, so thank you so much for the 69 bits. I appreciate it. Yeah, creepers on Zool just really kind of going around into all the lanes, like just stacking up, pushing. A lot of pushing pressure from Murky Cult. We'll see how the team fight works out though with Spooky Ghost with their 2 tanky boys up front. That might be their advantage. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean they're putting a lot of their eggs into that Greymane basket. They're going to probably go Bloodlust. They have the shields from Medivh, and Zold. We'll see what he picks up here at 4. He's going to go Jailers, but he can take that talent and then dip his toe into that blue build and get the bonus auto attack speed from the Bloodlust.
Murky Colt picking up that biotic emitter, adding to their toys list. Jobber holding onto the turret. Foundrix holding onto the other turret for Spooky Ghosts. And we do have a small XP lead, but not much, favoring Murky Colt. Going into this first objective, which will be spawning in 25 seconds, and control point A here in the middle of the map.
Yeah, we're going to have the top Bruiser Camp getting taken over. Not taken over, but taken by Murky Cult, and we're going to see Spooky Ghost taking theirs. So capping their second, they will get the advantage of it pushing a little bit later, and looks like Li Ming is going to try clearing this camp before rotations.
Blaze fighting everybody in the bottom lane, trying to get that last wave clear, and we are going to see the point is going to be started here by Murky Cult.
Yeah, they're going to have 7s here pretty quickly, so we may see Spooky Ghost just try and forego some of this time on this and catch up on that 7 talent here.
Rogoth coming in, getting a toss there onto Johanna. There's the Iron Skin popped. Get the Bone Prison onto Blaze. Eric with a K is in trouble. He's fighting that treadmill and will go down. That is first blood going over to Murky Cult. You got the garage to initiate. Sometimes when you toss at Johanna, though, like, it's not the target you want. Or it's just...
Yeah.
She's just too hard to kill. But if you can do it, excellent, because that takes a big piece off the board.
Yeah, absolutely. You can try and time that flip, but you're going to flip her again. She's going to pop that trait, and then any follow-up CC or anything like that's just not going to happen for the Johanna. So we're going to see the first protector getting picked up here on the side of Murky Cult, and we might see that they might try this first mid-wall here and then rotate up. Nope, they're going to forego that mid-wall, and then they will head up and try and take that top fountain.
Spooky Ghosts still have their camp pushing, but it will go down rather quickly. Looking for that top fountain. Is Murky Cult going to get it? Triglav Protector is down to about maybe a third of its health. It's going. It's getting shredded.
Yeah, Zul'jin is just doing a great amount of work on that Triglav Protector. Getting a minion flip. Johanna's still up in Zul'jin's face, getting blound.
Absolutely. We do have some stacking quests that are in the works. We do have the Arcanate Axes there for Zul'jin, getting 7 stacks there. We do have 12 out of 15 for new habits on Blaze, looking for that Unstoppable. Medivh, Arcane Rift, getting that trait stacked up. Was it 40? Yeah, looking for 40.
Mm-hmm.
Got to be careful because it will reset. It's toy time.
Yep. Maybe looking at the invade here, they're just going to let it go. Doberman's sitting in that bush there, giving his team a little extra vision.
55! Now 57 of 80 for the Jailers there for Zool.
Curious on what ult Blaze is going to go with here. He could go Bunker, save his team from that Bloodlust Greymane dive, but Combustion may not want to dive into that Combustion either. So just curious on where he's going to go here at 10. 10's getting picked up here by the side of Murky Cult. We have the Poison Nova, the Blessed Shield, Leyline Seal, Cursed Bullet, and the Bloodlust.
There is the Bloodlust confirmed. Still looking for Tenzos for Spooky Ghost. I think I would probably go with... I mean, I love Combustion so much. I think I would go with Combustion because maybe it can slow them down so they can't get to you. I don't know. I just feel like Bunker would just get blown up really quickly. But maybe that's enough? I don't know. Also, with 2 hard tanks, maybe you can afford to go with more of a damaging heroic ability.
Mm-hmm. Because you can get the taunt out there, and I think Johanna's Shield would be and Leyline Seal, I guess, would be the only things to really cancel that bunker. Or I'm sorry, not the bunker, but the combustion.
Plus, also, you know, having that unstoppable is nice as a Blaze, so you can get a longer channel time if you are going to go for combustion.
Yep, absolutely. And then a little mid-poke fight there. Curse Bullet was used onto the Blaze. Not a lot of follow-up on that. So we're gonna push top here right before the second objective and see if they can get this first tower out of the way.
Nice map macro here from Murky. Well, look, they have 2 biotic emitters, and they had 2 turrets. Did they drop one? Is one on the ground? Can I just not see it? I thought they had 2 turrets. Maybe not. Maybe Medivh has it? We'll see. Here comes the Bloodlust. It is Bunker, indeed. There's both the emitters.
Yep, Leyline Seal coming out here. Garrosh doing the best he can to get out of here. He's going to get rooted and taken down there. Li Ming's still getting some pokes out. And we're going to see Zul'jin going down as well. But Zul'jin, before he goes, he's taking that Rhaegar with him.
It's a double kill, maybe more. Trying to catch Little Wolf before they get behind the gate, and they get out. But that is a double kill going over to Murky Colt. Well done. 2 for 1. And now they can set up on the point. Control point B at the top of the map.
Yep, Eric is heading down their bot to try and pick up some more soak for his team. Murky Colt's going to pick up 13s here. They're going to have to try and take this over if they don't forego it to maybe try and get that talent to your back. And then we're going to see Zol creeping down here. Good old creeper creeping down here. And we're going to have Chopper on that turret camp.
More toys for Jobber. We got a little bit of a bush hangout here up in the top on the side of Murky Cult. But here comes Spooky Ghost. They are looking to challenge the point.
Ooh, Little Wolf has a little out of position here.
Little Wolf super bold.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Bunker comes down, but Garrosh can't quite get into it in time. Here comes the Poison Nova. Blaze popping unstoppable, but it will not last forever. And the chase continues.
Yeah, he is going the wrong way on that conveyor belt. Those things the third point on this map I dislike because of the conveyor belt system down there.
Oh my goodness, the double zeros. There's no winners here on this on this point. My goodness. However, there will be a winner at the top point, and it does go to Murky Cult as they get the second protector of the match. They do have talent tier advantage, 14-12, a 2-level lead. And it looks like they're going to push down mid before heading bottom for their next objective fort.
Yeah, that fort did not last very long, and they're going to, like you said, they're going to work their way down here and prep this lane for the third objective.
Working their way downtown in the protector, looking for those forts now. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
This could be a good opportunity right now for Spooky Ghost. They have Johanna and Medivh in the protector here. They should be able to walk past this and maybe engage on that back line there. Maybe Garrosh getting a flip onto Greymane or Rhaegar here.
Yeah, one thing that I do like about Bloodlust that's something that's not used all the time because it's probably not the best use of it, but it gives you movement speed, so you can also use it to get out if you really have to. Just pop it and everybody run instead of engage, and I've seen it used defensively quite a few times to where you can actually get out of a hairy situation that you're in. So it's not always an offensive talent. I guess if things are going wrong, it can be used defensively. If things are going super right, you'll pretty much always use it offensively.
All right, we're going to see the left side turret cam getting invaded here by Murky Cult. Rogoth trying to maybe get a flip here. Getting a stun, getting a Q out.
There's the Bloodlust
coming out.
Poison Nova. Big taunt there by Gary. Down. Oops. Down goes Garrosh, though. Down goes Ming.
Oh.
Oof. It's third kill there. On to Blaze.
Yeah, that's the second time Blaze got killed while he was working out on those treadmills.
There's better ways to work out. The turret was dropped, though, so nothing gained there except for 3 kills, which is not nothing. Triple kill. Going over to Murky Cult.
Yeah, this map's starting to look a little red. We need Spooky Ghost maybe just to be a little patient, let all the waves come to the keeps here, and try and catch back up here. They're going to need 16s before this last objective. Well, not the last, but the third objective here.
Absolutely, yeah. Maybe just try to prevent, try to avoid fights. Get the camps that you can. Siege camp is available, but yeah, really just soaking that XP, looking for that 16, that sweet 16. But already, continuing to paint the map red. We got Jobber and Majani getting that siege camp up top. And look at Doberman, camped out up at the top for Spooky Ghost siege camp, and an invade is incoming.
I never noticed that, but I love that Medivh has the icon for the heal bot follows that bird around.
Yeah, it's like way out to the side. It's the weather effect for Medivh.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So now we have 2 camps pushing up in the top, but Spooky Ghost doing the best they can to defend it. 18 to 15, looking at that almost 3-level advantage. Not quite time for the third objective. Last of the ABC series, and then it repeats back to A. But yeah, that top keep wall is just going to go down like a bag of donuts in my lap.
Yep. 16's almost here for Spooky Ghosts. Bullet was used there, as well as Blessed Shield coming out from Murky Cult, so they did get 2. No deaths. They did get 2. Blaze is going in, unstoppable, into the back line here. Leyline Seal coming out underneath the tower, but Zul's going to take those tower shots and get taken down here. Wave of Force being used to create some space.
Eric running. Jobber not going to get it, but Ana is going to go down up there, and it's a 1-for-1. Top keep taking a lot of damage, and will fall as well. Here comes the push onto Garrosh. Garrosh trying to throw Jobber back, but Jobber will go down. And there's Rhaegar getting the double kill. Majani. OMG. Nice. Yeah. Nice engage there from Murky Cult. They got what they wanted. And now they're looking for 20 so they can get back on the talent tier advantage, as well as the level advantage. Up 3 levels still, and they are stealing the fortification camp and looking to see what else they can take, as Johanna and Doberman will start the objective down in the bottom on the treadmill hell.
Yeah, we're just getting stuff cleaned up here on the side of Spooky Ghosts. Not much they can do. They're going to probably have to fight here down a talent tier. The core's opened up top, so that could be a win condition if Murky Cult doesn't want to push through that bottom keep.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough defense for Spooky Ghost. I don't think they can challenge the point, and we're going to see another turret picked up here by Murky Cult. Creepers picking it up slowly but surely. Like looking for soak wherever they can find it, but it's just not going to add up to 20 before this Triglav Protector gets marching down the lanes.
Now, their best bet is maybe just to try and defend this at the keep wall. Hopefully they can get that burnt down with everybody and just stave off a good defense and live to fight another day.
Absolutely. There's Johanna hopping in the big boy. Zul still mid. Getting a little bit of lane pressure going there. Oh, it might be time to do a 5-man push, I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm thinking so too. There's Johanna and Medivh in this again, so they do see Zul rotating mid and top. He's doing that double soak, getting the lanes pushed out. I mean, they don't need it for levels anymore, but this could be the fight that Spooky Ghosts need. They need to get past this Triglav and maybe jump and get one of these 2 kills.
Garrosh stepping out. Can't really find anybody with his stun quite yet. Out comes Bullet.
Yeah.
Although a good defense here from Spooky Ghost as they're burning this Triglav Protector down. They just got to be careful not to lose anyone here, and they should be okay. At least to live another day. Maybe live to 20. Down it goes. Getting bottom keep, right, but staying alive.
Yep. I mean, they didn't lose here. They didn't lose. Nobody died. So Murky Cult's going to rotate mid here, try and get down this final keep here. Bullet coming out again.
Slapping into Blaze. Slapping to base. Slapping to Blaze.
Hey, that works. I like that.
And, yeah, so they have 3 turrets. Blaze going in.
All right, one turret getting used here. Bunker coming down. Leyline Seal getting used.
Poison Nova and
Almost.
Bloodlust.
Rogoth getting really low. Little Wolf doing a great job, and Blaze going down there in the top.
Blaze did get a little bit separated from the team and did go down.
Yep.
As well as
Jobber.
the mid. Sorry, go ahead, Dex. Go, go, go.
No, it's injured. Nope, Jobber is just grabbing that top camp here just to give them a little bit more pushing power here.
And Spooky Ghost have to be careful. If they lose anybody else right here, they have to defend and they have to keep everybody alive. Otherwise, this will be the end of the game. Let's see what they can pull off here. They are down a man, so this is going to need the core. And they use the core, and they get a kill there on Johanna and onto Greymane. Here comes the Leyline Seal, trapping 3. But getting a couple kills. The core is dropping, though. It is already down to 45%, and there is a lot still here on the core.
Zul walking up the 30. We're down at 30%. Zul stepping up to auto attack that and getting fisted to the wall and the toss over onto the Zul. 15%. They're picking to target the core. They're pinging for it. They got a camp and 2 catapults in the mid and sleep, and that is game. GG's coming out.
Will do it. GG, well played. Woo! Oh my goodness, just so much pressure.
Yeah, that Greymane did a lot of work getting the Medivh shields with that Bloodlust. I'm curious to see if the Greymane gets through.
Yeah, Greymane really pulling out the stops there. Let me just adjust the points there. There we go. Okay, yeah, Abba Murky Cult claiming game 1, 11-5. Not an insane amount of kills, but still plenty back and forth. And there's that Greymane Jobber getting the 5 kills. 4 kills there on Rhaegar. The Wolf Brothers bringing in a majority of the kills there. Politis doing a 40, almost 47k damage, so a little bit more top hero damage. But yeah, that, like you said, Creeper on Zul, just getting all of that soak. 23k XP. My goodness.
Yeah, Zul, they tweaked him a little bit with this last rework to give him a little bit more team fight potential. But I like Zul. I love double soaking as an offlaner. It just enables your team to do whatever they want. I mean, I think 10 minutes in, he had 6,000 more experience soaked than Blaze did, and it showed. And then just giving his team the level lead and then keeping up, and it was just tough for Spooky Ghost fighting down the entire game. Yeah,
that's a tough position to be in. However, I think that Spooky Ghost did really good job on defending. In the places where they had to, they either traded, they traded out pretty evenly, which is hard to do when you're down. But you can't do it forever. You got to get to 20 so that you can actually, maybe instead of just defending, you can actually push forward a little bit and get some kills and try to change the pacing of the game. But good fights and well played by both teams. I'm excited to see where we're going next.
Yeah, these two teams really fought it out. I'm excited for game 2.
Hell yeah, Dax! Hell yeah! All right, let me get in touch here with the captains and see where we're headed. And then we'll get that lobby set up, and we will continue into game number 2. All right. It looks like we're going to have Abba Murky Cult picking the map for game number 2. So we will find out what they would like to do. Anything, the player you're trying to whisper is not currently accepting messages. All right.
Oh, that's great.
I wouldn't accept messages from me either, to be perfectly honest. So maybe we'll touch base with the assistant captain and see if we can get through that channel there. Although if Eric with a K is not in NGS chat, what are we even doing?
How dare he?
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, maybe we could find someone on Spooky Ghosts, or excuse me, on looking for Abba Murky Cult. Sorry, not Eric with a K. He's on Spooky Ghosts. I need somebody else from Abba Murky Cult.
Doberman, Jobber.
Let's find them. They're out there.
Creeper, Hellfire.
Show me a Jobber. No. Maybe I have a message in Discord. I don't know. I'm just going to do it in NGS chat. All right. One way or another. Let's see if they see it. So do you have anything exciting going on this week, Dax? Oh, Bahamut, thank you very much for the raid of 39. I appreciate it. I hope you had a wonderful stream. We are just waiting to get into game number 2 of Spooky Ghost versus Abba Murky Cult. We will find out what the map is, and we will be heading in there. We've got to play a little Bahamut clip.
How many 69s are you gonna give me, Weenus? My cheeks, honest to God, hurt. Like, my cheeks are sore. Thank you so much for the sore cheeks.
What a way to reward Bahamut for coming in with the raid, playing all of his goofy sound clips. I appreciate it. And thank you very much for the subscription. 10 months, Baha! Get out of here, you crazy. I owe you a pizza. What's up, Tuna B? Welcome, welcome.
Pizza sounds delicious.
I could go for a pizza, right? I could go for a pizza most times. Like, even if you, like, eat a pizza and then you're like, the next day you're like, what should I get? Oh, I still have pizza. I'll get you pizza again, yeah.
Yeah, you just buy 2, and then that way you have it, like, for the rest of, like you said, the rest of the week. Eat one tonight, one tomorrow.
Baha says I had too many poopy players. Oh, big rip. All right, it looks like we are going... Oh, go ahead.
No, I was going to ask if he was on the PTR, if he was trying out May or not. I'm just been trying to catch everybody
that's
and
true.
streaming.
Yeah, I haven't done any of that. I think Baha, what were you up to? Were you just playing some Storm League? I'm not sure. Were you playing single player? I don't think you're casting, but I couldn't catch very much, so I need one after tonight. I'll get a pizza. All right, so we are headed to Infernal Shrines, and that will be picked by Abba Murky Cult. So we will start setting up the lobby for that game. Excellent. All right.
I think Shrines is this season's most popular map, I believe.
It's a very, very popular map. And I don't know about you, but I like it. Like, it's pretty straightforward, and I like killing even more minions, because if that's not what the whole game is about, then what is it?
Yeah, I mean, I expect to see probably the Rainer Band again coming out. This is another good Diablo map. We could see this kind of the same bands, maybe that Mal'Ganis again, maybe not. Does that Greymane get banned or left through? I mean, he's particularly good on the objective on this map.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe we will see that KT come out on this map. Do love to see a lot of flames spreading all over the place. And I'm going to take a shortcut here and just invite one of the teams first, and then I don't have to deal with all the icons. As long as they invite all their players. There we go. Yeah, so we will get this started in just a second. All right, so that means that we have the first pick going over to Spooky Ghosts. And we're just missing one, and we'll get this started. Oh my goodness. Well, I feel like we should probably do a wacky wavy boy while we wait.
Oh, yeah.
It seems appropriate. I hope you feel better, Baha. Have a wacky wavy boy on me. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, so wacky, so wavy. I'm glad I put new batteries in him, but he's starting to flop around a little bit less again. Oh, no, there he goes. Oh, my goodness. Calm down. Oh, my goodness. All right, there we go. All right, well, let's start getting the other team in here, and let's get on our way. Boop. Yeah, so you're thinking Diablo maybe for all the wall bang potential?
Yeah, let's see. Who was the Diablo player? Doberman. Doberman has been playing a lot of Diablo this season. Really good win rate, 71% coming out. So good, in those pit fights, all those walls surrounding. It's a good, I think this is a good Diablo map.
Yep. Woof, woof.
I bark like a dog. Woof, woof.
There it is. Honk, honk, toot, toot.
Honk, honk, toot, toot.
There we go. All right, let's just do a little switch-rooney here. Okay, I think we're almost ready. We have all the players, Dax. We got all the players. There we go. This is damn. Hi.
And poor Slex. How you doing tonight, Slex?
Always getting all of the soundboard love.
It's because she has the most PG ones.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Come on, guys. Let's nail this.
I did see.
Nope, can't play that
Oh,
one.
not that one.
Can't play that one.
Nope.
The
Nope, can't play that one. I'm gonna miss and like it's gonna go through and then I'm gonna feel bad. All right. So we got a ready from one team. Can we get a ready number 2? Thinking.
All right.
Thinking.
Well, Linus, you are the odd man out with all of these beautiful portraits this evening.
Oh, I gotta change it. Can I change it while I'm in here? What's it called? I'm gonna search raccoon.
Oh, that's all I did was just raccoon.
Oh, I don't have it.
Oh
no! Wait, no, I spelled raccoon wrong. That's right.
Hey, it starts with a C. There's a C in there.
Maybe I just can't. Oh, I'm under featured. Hello, portraits.
Oh, that'll do it.
All right, there we go. Okay.
Beautiful.
Nice, we did it. Okay.
We did it. We did it.
We saved the video game. All right. So we have it ready from 1, and let's check with. Is that them being ready? Just a clapping ghost?
I don't know.
All right, let's find out. And then we will get into game number 2, and let's see if we go to game 3. I think we could do it. I believe. I
think so.
Ready. Okay, here we
All
go.
right.
Good luck. Have fun. Game number 2. Take us to the draft. All right, let's Infernal Shrines time. 1, 2, 3. Infernal Shrines. Ooh, I was gonna turn the game volume up. I think it's a little bit low. Let's bump that up so that no one can hear us. It's just the game sound. Ooh.
Right.
There we go. All right. I think it's a little bit louder. I think
Put
we're
closed
well.
captions on.
Yeah, exactly. Just be yelling. What do you see, Dax? I can't hear anything you're saying. It's a madman out here.
It's quite windy.
Let's see. All right, so Spooky Ghost. This time they get the first hero and first band. Do you think they will try and take the Johanna? Infernal Shrines. Johanna's pretty good on this map, I would say.
Yeah, she can group up all those little monkeys and just make it easy for the DPS. Could see a Jaina pick up here. She's really good on the objective. Mephisto, real good with, I think his ring actually fits the entire circle of the objective. So you can kind of get cheesy with zoning out players and moving through there. There is that Rainer ban. Spooky Ghost coming out banning that Zol. They're like, we're not messing with that again. Not getting that XP game on us.
Absolutely. Yeah, the Respect Zool ban, I think that's a good call. I would like to see them ban the Greymane too. But there might be something more dangerous on the list if they've done some scouting that they don't like, but Greymane is just so good last game.
Yeah, there's an Ana ban. They're not looking for it this time themselves. I mean, if they play the Greymane, they can pick up the Greymane to save themselves the ban here.
That's true. That's true. They could steal it. Going in for a possible steal. Let's see if they leave KT open, Johanna open. Show me what you got. Yeah, okay. They're getting rid of the Johanna.
Makes sense.
Throwing shade. So I got to wear my shades, my little goofy 2-year-old sunglasses.
They're beautiful.
Oh, yes. I just love the way how it makes my head look so fat. Oh, I've been waiting to wear these all day. Goat scream. Yes! All right, first pick. What's it gonna be? Show me what you got, Garrosh. No, yes! You called it. It is the Greymane. Good call, Dax. Good call indeed.
Love the kazoo.
How did you know it was a kazoo? You can't see me. There's a delay. You're like, my ears work, Weenus.
I'm a man of many instruments.
Wanus, please. Weenus barks like a dog. Honk, honk, toot, toot. All right, Slexia. Sometimes I do. Why you gotta at me like that? It's kind of rough.
We can see the Garrosh picked up again here. It does kind of give Diablo fits when he does charge in there, so that could be a nice counter to letting that Diablo through and banning that Ana.
You called Diablo too. You get another Hong Kong toot toot. Although I do like the Hong Kong toot toot.
Honk honk toot toot.
There we go.
All right, so Rogoth picking up that Mal'Ganis here, was banned away from him last game. And then we're going to get with the Leoric here, taking that offlaner here in the this 2-3 picks.
It might be a rule of Spooky Ghost, but maybe they have to pick their big, thick boys both at the same time every time. I'm not sure.
I mean, I'm not mad about it.
No bloodlust this game, so that'll be interesting. Little change of pace. I'm interested to see what kind of clear Murky Cult is going to pick up.
Yeah, could go for a Jaina, could get the APOC ring combo. Old classic, maybe a Zeratul. And they say not a Vala today.
I do
Creeper
like.
Does play...
Oh, go ahead.
No, as I said, Creeper does play that Junkrat, so he could be a good pickup here. Just throwing bombs in there and just getting or being able to get to the objective.
Yeah,
just from the safe space.
There's been a number of times where it's like we've killed the entire other team except for Junkrat, and he's just poked the objective and won it from like over the wall. And we're all like, "How did this happen? It's the gosh dang Junkrat." Oh, interesting. All right, picking Ming into Infernal Shrines. I do like the Sonya pick quite a bit.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Sonya trades well into Leoric. It's kind of a lane matchup whether Leoric can hit those fists, but depending on Sonya's build, Sonya will win that lane matchup. But the Shrine Clear is very good on both those offlaners.
Yeah, one thing about Ming that sometimes I find a little bit difficult is the penetration into the shrine. Sometimes the minions can get in the way, and you can't quite hit the targets that you want. But still,
Yep.
if you can line them up right and it hits a number of them, it'll blow them up too. So there you go.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's why controlling that bottom vent in all three objectives. You got to push your lane out to give yourself the extra vision and control that bottom vent, and then it allows only the enemy team to engage through one side or the other. And a spicy butcher pickup here.
Title is misleading. I thought I hit update and it did not update. Let me change that now. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. We got it.
Right.
We got to have the titles right.
Yeah, absolutely. And the final two picks coming out on the side of Spooky Ghost here is going to be Deckard, one of my favorite healers right now, and the Jaina, and then that spicy final pick coming out on Jobber is that Butcher.
Alrighty. Yeah, I filled everything out. I must have just not hit the update button. Update information, please. All right. Excellente, Del Monte. Okay. You sleep on couch. Yes, Disillusion. I will. No refund, says Aura. All right, these are your teams. We'll get back into you at the start of game number 2. All right, here we go. Game number 2. On the left-hand side, we have Spooky Ghost. We got Boundrix on the Jaina. We got Rogoth on that Mal'Ganis. We got Calidus. I don't know how to say it. On the Greymane. We got, let's see, who am I missing? Little Wolf. There on the Deckard Cain. In the bottom, we got Eric with a K on Leoric. What are we looking at on the other side? Dax.
All right, in the red trunks on Murky Cult, we have Creeper's Bot on that Sonya, Doberman picking up his Diablo, Jobber on that Butcher, Hellfire Li Ming, and Magini on the Stukov.
All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, game number 2. Can Spooky Ghost pull out a W here and take us to game 3? Only time will tell. Do you have the Fingers of Frost on the Jaina? We are going Feast on Fear for Diablo. All right, very good.
Yep, in these tight corridors, he's going to get a lot of value out of that one. And then with the little shrine monkeys there, I mean, Devil's Due could get its worth here. If they do win the objective, he can get down and catch a little extra soak and get some extra healing off of those lane minions. But a lot of opportunities to get those stuns off.
I love when Feast on Fear is picked up because you know it's going to be spicy engages all the time. Speaking of engages, there goes Rogoth getting some protection for his team as they pick up that siege camp early. I guess right on time, really, as fast as they can. And they're starting off with a strong macro, picking up a camp right at the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, they have the stronger early game here with how low health Diablo has, and in this unstacked Butcher. Butcher going in, but he's going to get slapped right underneath the wall there. Janie's going to get out of there with her life. The zoning Dorito coming down. Not catching anybody in that, and we're just going to keep up with rotations here. And it looks like we're going to have jobbers start on that Khazar camp.
I love that you call it the Dorito.
Mm-hmm.
Now
I picked that up from Slexi, I believe. It's the zoning Dorito.
The zoning Dorito. Now I want chips.
No, I'm sorry. Okay, Doberman's sniffing this out.
Still not going to be able to really do anything about it. Camp control, once again, Spooky Ghosts. Getting 2 out of 3. Abba Murky Colt does get theirs, pushing in the top lane. Or, excuse me, in the mid lane. Them little goat boys, them happy goats, pulling spears out of their quivers.
Mm-hmm. The never-ending spears. I don't know how, but they throw and throw and throw if they're left alone, but they never run out.
I believe that's a Britney Spears album I haven't picked up yet. Never-ending Spears.
That's the tribute band that we can start to Britney Spears.
Okay, very good. Baby, hit me one more time. No, stop hitting me. Here we go. Bruiser Camp getting picked up by Abba Murky Cult. Spooky Ghosts have already completed their Bruiser Camp, and the Shrine is now active, so it lets them get up there a little bit faster.
Yep, they're going to start this here pretty quickly, and they're going to get a lot of this done with Greymane and the Jaina by the time it takes Abba Murky Cult to rotate up here off of this objective. Ooh, I thought Jaina was going to get wall bang there for a second, but nope, he's going to dive in right there on that Deckard. Butcher's going in after the Deckard as well. Doberman's getting really low, standing in that Jaina Blizzard. We're getting Leeming pokes out. We're getting Butcher rooted in the back. Doberman getting a double, Rogoth getting a double stun and slap, and down goes Diablo. Jobber's up next, and down goes the Butcher. A double kill coming out on the side of Spooky Ghost.
And they're looking for a third.
There
triple kill going out for Spooky Ghost. Well played there. A lot of CC capabilities on their team, and I think they executed that rather well. I think Diablo was a little bit surprised jumping in on Deckard Cain how resilient that old man is. Throwing Capri Suns all over himself, taking a shower in his own Capri Suns.
Yeah, Ruby is just such a great talent right now. I mean, I think the Ruby potions heal for, I want to say, 75% of a normal potion. If they keep it that way, it's crazy. I expect maybe the healing to come down a little bit on that, maybe to at least half of what a normal potion does. But right now, that Ruby talent is a little OP.
Absolutely. Frozen Punisher coming out for Spooky Ghosts. Welcome to chat, Langaria. Just getting in game number 2, Spooky Ghost versus Abba Murky Cult. And Diablo getting dove on. Somehow, Doberman surviving.
Rogoth going back in, getting that sleep on that Sonya. And she's spinning in the wind. In comes the Butcher. She's going to get locked down in that Doritos. Rogoth's going to get out of there with his fell claws.
Meanwhile, back on the fort. Frozen Punisher left alone, but he's not a good pusher on his lonesome, especially as the first Punisher of the match. Will not be able to take the fort, but will be able to take quite a bit of it out. I would say, yeah, it looks like a good 4/5.
I was never good at fractions. I'll take your word. I'll take your word for it. Has just under 2,500 health left on that.
The only good I was at fractions was jumping out of trees and breaking bones. Those are the wrong kind of fractions. Oh, those are fractures? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm bad at math.
Yeah. Me too.
Bottom camp getting picked up by Spooky Ghosts. A little bit of a lead, maybe a quarter of a lead here. But they do have a lot of damage up on that top fort, and opens it up to attack. The fight, Dax, for the siege camp as Doberman is just getting pounded as he pounds back onto Eric, but will go down. Leoric getting that kill, and this camp will go over to Spooky Ghost as well.
Yeah, I mean, they got punched out in the mouth game 1, and they're looking to trade blows here with Abba Murky Cult. They're not going to take this one lying down, and they are pushing here with this middle. They got camp bottom. They got invaded that camp.
Yeah, so far, very strong start for Spooky Ghost. They do have 4-0 as far as kills go. Both teams nearing 10s. We'll see what kind of wombo combos we can set up. I think the potential for both teams exists. Maybe a little bit more lockdown in ults for Spooky Ghost, but we will see.
All right, yep, we got the Entomb coming out here. We do have the Water Elemental, Carrion Swarm, Curse Bullet, and then Deckard's holding this one. I expect it to probably be asleep. Stay a while and listen.
Oh.
Stay a while and
All right, Diablo finishing that baseline quest on the health, so he is a beefy boy now. Let's see, let's check a meat check here. 78 stacks on the Butcher. They're doing a great job keeping him from getting his stacks.
Meat check.
Meat check.
Big yikes coming out from Slexia for something I said. Carrion Swarm actually had to be popped so that Mal'Ganis could get away from Abba Murky Cult, so that will be on cooldown for another 75 seconds.
All right, and let's see what else we got going on here. Okay, we do have Wrath of the Berserker getting picked up by the Sonya, Apocalypse on the Diablo, Lambs to the Slaughter by the Butcher, Disintegrate for the Li Ming, and Flailing Swipe by the Stukov.
Eric with a K is a little bit in trouble here, trying to Spooky Ghost away, but will get caught, and there is some more meat. Up to 90 there for the Butcher. Your insta-meat check. We do have the next shrine activating in 17 seconds, and it will be up here in the middle. Although, look at that. Leoric is almost back again.
Yep.
In plenty of time for the objective.
That trait value. If you don't die at least a half a dozen times on Leoric, are you really doing it right?
It's true. It's true. You know,
okay, we're gonna have Sony split pushing in the bot here. This could be the play. Just let her alone down there while they slowly just poke at this objective, trying to get some value down here. But she may try and get 13s. Because they are actually ahead. They may not be winning the early team fights here, but they are actually ahead in experience.
Minions already cleared up to about 20 here for Spooky Ghost. Can Abba Murky Cult push them off the objective? Diablo going in. Doberman getting the flip. Getting counter, though. Sonya trying to deal with the front line. Out comes APOC, putting out a lot of damage there onto Deckard Cain. Is put to sleep. A nice silence there onto the Greymane. Greymane goes down as well. That's a 2 for none so far. A great invade and takeover by Abba Murky Cult. And I think they probably will take this objective now.
Yep, absolutely. They need to get topped off a little bit here. I'm surprised they're not just going to let Sonya finish this for them and push out to mid a little bit here.
Double kill for Abba Murky Cult.
double kill.
Yeah, 13's online for them coming in here. So now we find Spooky Ghost down the talent tier again. And let's see what they do with this push here.
Mortar Punisher pushing mid. Jumping over the wall, playing hopscotch with those towers. Want some of that Mal'Ganis all over his fists. That sounds weird the way I phrased it, but you know what I mean.
Absolutely.
He likes
he
about his mom. He likes to punch. He likes to punch. That's where I went with that one. But a quick-lived Punisher and a good defense by Spooky Ghost as they just burn that mother down.
All right, no pings coming out here, but Eric's going to try and take this down. He's going to maybe be able to get out of here. You get the Spooky Ghost walk, but he's going to get caught here again.
We're getting close on the meat counter now, up to 185. Just 15 more meats, and our Butcher is in business.
Yeah, they did get the top fort, though, so they are now leading in structures. They do have, with Sony pushing that bottom, their bottom fort is about half, and that's where our next objective is going to be.
Little Wolf and Brown-Drix getting that bottom siege camp. Hellfire is a little bit alone, but it's going to get some reinforcements from the rest of the team. Here they come. Mal'Ganis, though, going in onto Doberman. Rogarth getting the sleep. Oh, nice dive out. Here comes Stay a While. And there's the Entomb. Oh my goodness. Wow. Excellent execution there by Spooky Ghost. They land all the magic components together because Diablo was hard to bring down, but they got him. They got 100 soul Diablo. He is back up, but he is a little bit squishier.
Yep, and we have Butcher just up top, farming this lane, just going to try and secretly get stacked. off of these minion waves. He is at 200. He is stacked now. I didn't see that pop, but he is stacked.
Butcher stack, that's a fact. Ain't holding nothing back, but Mal'Ganis gets flipped and wallbanged and taken out. Good execution underneath the tower there by Abba Murky Colt.
Yep, 3 camps pushing, so they got a little cleanup on the side of Abba Murky Colt, but they're going to have 16s here right before this objective.
Well, Butcher going in. Just a little bit of a threat. I don't think it was super sincere. You don't want to go too deep. But,
just
yeah.
like a little jump scare, that's all that was. A little jump scare. Say, hey, I'm going to come and get you. Nope, just kidding.
It's like when you're watching a horror movie and then things start getting really quiet and you're like, oh no. Here it comes, here it comes.
Yep.
Jump
Yeah,
at me over and over and over.
Yeah, and then your dog sneezes and you jump.
My dog scares the crap out of me barking when like I'm asleep and I'm like laying there with the dog and the dog just like barks. I'm like, oh my god, what's going on? Push in the bottom lane, Abba Murky Colt. It looks like they're not going to move in. Are they going in? I can't tell. They're posturing to maybe leave. Hellfire going to poke.
Looks like they're going to go invade that top bruiser camp, try and get 16s with that, and then head down to the objective. But we're going to see that bottom tower get poked down there by Li Ming here. The minions should finish that off. But then we're going to see a team fight here. APOC coming out. Flailing swipe going off. Jobber's still caught into that. Butcher's going to fall down here. Amazing. Stay a while and listen onto the creepy bots. Getting poked, but Li Ming's doing some work there with the disintegrate. Creepy bot's going to get out. Shield coming out. Doberman standing in that blizzard, getting a flame stomp out. Going to heal up a little bit here. And he's going to get out with his life.
All right.
Jaina finishing that quest, and Butcher going down.
Nice. 1 kill there going for Spooky Ghost. Shrine's active. We got 20 seconds left. 20 minutes. 20 seconds left there on Butcher. And this shrine is getting cleared rather quickly. Looks like we're going to see a Spooky Ghost Punisher.
Yeah, they're going to give Decker a little bit of extra time here to set up these potions. He did go with the tall boys to let them just sit and grow up a little bit.
Getting those potions excited. And they are popping. Popping all plump. Beautiful sight. Already at 36 now. It's not going to be possible for Abba Murky Colt to come in there and challenge it. So, Sonya, Creepers in the top. It's going to push with this camp a little bit, see if they can get some pressure up there. The Punisher will be going bottom. And that fort ain't looking so hot, Dax.
Nope. We got the Limbo Punisher here. John Cena getting jumped on Li Ming there. Rogoth starting that Fellclaw a little early, not being able to follow up. And then we got Calamity coming out on that Li Ming. She's just going to blink on out of there.
Here we go. Punisher on the bottom. Keep walls hopping over the fence. Giving Butcher some of the slappity slap. But it does not look like this keep is going to be taken as the Punisher is going down and going down fast.
Yep, Eric did peel away on that Leoric to threaten Sonya a little bit there, only losing about half, just roughly a little over half, a little less than half of that top tower there.
Ooh, that's a risky play.
Yeah, that's very risky. I think I've thrown quite a few games trying to do that after a push, and everybody's still up and just trying to take the camp closest.
Yeah, with Leoric top, that was a little bit risky, but they do get the camp, and now Leoric is with them. They're looking for an Entomb. Down comes the APOC. A big blizzard. There's a huge stay a while and listen going into the Entomb. There is Lamb to the Slaughter, rather, as Jobber is the one that gets taken down out of there. And that's a 2 for none so far, and looking for more. Imagine he's in trouble. There is another kill there. It's a 3 for none. Favoring Spooky Ghost. Well played.
Looking for more creeper bosses, rotating back into that bush there. Getting asleep, getting the Fell Claws. They're going to leave her go, and they're going to continue to push. They may look to take down this bottom keep here.
Hellfire managing to get out and evade down in the bottom, and it looks like this bottom keep is now going down for reals. Going down for real. Those potions just filling up Eric.
Mm-hmm.
Those are some thick-ass potions. Let me tell you what. There we go.
All right, they're going to work on this middle fort here then too. Make sure this goes down.
Still have a little bit of time left until Abba Murky Colt will have everyone back up. It's about even, though, as far as XP goes now. The race to 20 will begin, but the pressure in the bottom lane is going to start stacking up against Abba Murky Colt.
Yeah, they're gonna have those. They're gonna grab both of these camps here, have that push there with the catapults arriving here shortly.
All right, everybody is up. Trying to decide if they want to fight before 20 or not. Sonya, a little bit separated. We do have one camp left on the map, and that's where Spooky Ghosts are gonna go. Leoric is gonna go into the lane though and get a little bit more XP, looking for that 20, doing what they can. And I think both teams are probably gonna have 20 before we see the next team fight here.
Yep, we're gonna see this right here. We're getting Rogoth getting a little vision there in the middle, but he's gonna sneak on out of there. Just try to not get himself caught by that Diablo.
20s both online, only 14 kills so far. More might be on the way though. Gotta watch out with that Buried Alive, silencing everybody in the Entomb. It's really the dream. That's why you pick Entomb, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And then they're going to have the Asleep on top of it from Decker that he's trying to land that each and every time. But we didn't get the upgrade to the Stay a While and Listen where they are blind. He did go Bottomless Flasks, which makes sense on a map like this.
Throw down those potions. They're coming back. Is an elephant heavy? Because I'm coming back, baby. And here is the
All
fight.
Right. Okay, and then we're going to get Asleep on Sonya there with the upgraded Carrion Swarm. Sonya is spinning it and winning it. Bullet coming out. And we got Eric causing a great just ruckus in the backline there. Taking 3 people's attention there. We're going to have Rogoth stuck in his own Entomb. Asleep.
Nice Stay a While and Listen. Won't be enough to save him, though. A Decker Cane drops as well, and that's a 2 for none so far, favoring Abba Murky Colt. That was a very, very prolonged fight. It seemed to last forever.
Yeah, there was two different fights going on. We had the one in the bottom part of the objective here, and then one with I believe it was Stukov, Butcher, and somebody else with that Leoric over on the other side. And then they ended up getting closed in on the right-hand side by Abba Murky Colt.
Oh my goodness, so close. Let's get that double kill in the books. Going out for Abba Murky Colt. That Entomb was so close to catching Abba Murky Colt, and if that thing had dropped just a little bit over, it might have been a little bit different of an outcome during that team fight. But Deckard's up at 13, Greymane's up in 5, and I think I think they can put up a decent defense here. They might lose the keep. It's probably likely, but let's see if they can keep Abba Murky Colt at bay. NyQuil Fiend, thank you very much for the raid. Spooky Ghost versus Abba Murky Colt, and Abba Murky Colt is pushing. And that's pretty healthy. Frozen Punisher down to 56% and still pushing in. Down goes the keep. This is the fight as APOC comes on down in the top. Doberman just beating on Jaina a little bit. Here comes the Welly. And the Entomb. Down goes Greymane. Doberman is getting low. But the core now is losing its shields. Oh, Eric with a K going down. Leoric dropping. And this is probably going to be it, Dax. The core's at 50.
Yep, core's at 50. The Punisher's about half-life as well. They're just trying to peel Diablo off of that Jaina while we just have the stacked Butcher and Sony just wailing away on that core. And that will be game 2. Going over to the side of Abba Murky Colt.
GG's, well played in Deedles. That is going to be a 2-0 victory there for Abba Murky Colt, getting that win. Here are the stats. 9-9 as far as kills. Very evenly matched there. I felt like, Spooky Ghost had a little bit of an advantage in that game, and then once you get towards the end, it just comes down to the big old fights. Who can win out? And then once you get that Punisher, after, 17 minutes or whatever, it's just so hard to defend. It's a thick boy. It's a thick boy, Dax.
Yeah, you're right. That is a thick boy, and then having Sonya and Butcher, some of the top siege people in the game, wailing away on that core while you're trying to deal with a Diablo on your back line. It's a tough thing. Like you said, they had the advantage early in the early game with the little Diablo and the unstacked Butcher, and it really showed. But once Butcher got stacked, I think some of those team fights started this way on the side of Abba Murky Colt.
Absolutely. But still, lots of fun team fights going back and forth. Really close team fights and huge plays. Huge plays. Thank you very much for the follow, Ashkan. Ashkan? It's probably Ashkan. And Slexia has redeemed Wacky Wavy Boy for 769. Mother cluckers. Let's get to that, Dax, and then maybe we can get to an interview.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
All right, Wacky Wavy Boy time. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Keep it going. Oh yeah. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. All right. Thank you for redeeming your 769 Mother Cluckers. There's your Wacky Wavy Boy. Let's take a look at the maps real quick, and then we'll see if we can get an interview maybe from Abba Murky Cult. No one's saying anything. Super secret.
No, it's just taking a look at these stats here. I mean, healing was almost exactly the same between Stukov and the Deckard. Kills 9-9 both sides. Like you said, it's just one of those games where it came down to whoever won that final team fight there. And unfortunately, it fell on the side of Abby Murky Cult, even though Spooky Ghost had a lead majority of that game.
Absolutely. All right, we're gonna go over into the NGS Discord, so I will see you over there, sir.
Alrighty.
Let's go to lobby 2. There we go. All right. Hey, there it is. All right, now we're just waiting. Oh, there's Creeper. Creeper, hello! As I type something into the Flip Them Coins chat. Rip. Let's delete that. There we go. Yep. All right. Welcome, Creepers, and congratulations on the 2-0 domination tonight. How are you guys doing?
We're feeling good. Feeling good about ourselves because the last few games we've had it rough with other teams, so good to get back on the winning column.
And I believe, Dax, you said that this will push Abba Murky Cult into 3rd place. Is that right?
Yep, 3rd place, and then actually only 2 points behind 1st and 2nd. 2nd place, pending games this week. But yeah, 3rd place with a domination tonight.
Wow, that's a pretty close race there up at the top. Are you guys shooting for a certain position going into playoffs?
Not really. It would be good to get like top 4 in my opinion, but we'll be happy with any other positions honestly. As long as we're in playoffs, we're good. Most
excellent. Well, it seems like you're in a pretty good spot now. Are there any teams that you're necessarily concerned or worried about going into playoffs, or maybe even in the rest of the season? I know we're wrapping up a little bit. Anybody on your radar?
Maybe just like Caffeinated Knights since they're undefeated, but in all honesty, this set we played with them was like really close anyway, so it could have gone either way. So in reality, I don't think there's really a team I'm worried about because we always had close sets with the ones we lost.
Very good. Very good indeed. Dax, do you have any questions that you want to start with for Creepers?
Yeah, I want to talk about that spicy butcher pick. I mean, was that something that you guys have practiced, something you thought of, or just the way that the draft was lining up and just thought you could get away with it?
Yeah, the draft actually really helped us with the butcher pick. We weren't actually thinking about it, but once we saw them, we were like saw them pick their characters. We were just like, wait, hold on, they actually don't have like literally any counters for butcher. We actually thought about going 0-2 instead, but having that like beefy front line really helped us in the team fights. I feel like.
Yeah, I mean it was a little tough in the beginning, like I said, with the squishy Diablo and the unstacked butcher, but just once he got stacked, it seemed like team fights were starting to go a little bit more your guys' way.
Yeah.
So how did you guys turn around game number 2? It seemed like Spooky Ghost, they had gotten ahead by taking top fort, and they're just pushing a little bit harder, getting bottom keep as well. What were like comms like, or what was your decision making process to get back into the game, or at least try to match up and come back?
To be honest, with our mentality, whenever we like do something like make a bit of a mistake when rotations or like face checking or all that, I always tell the team that it's just a keep. It's not the core. So this just give yourself a makeover. Once you guys respawn, it's still 5v5. There's nothing they getting out of this. So with that mentality, we always have that feeling that we're always going to win the team fight. And with that, I think that really helped us in the last team fight when we just had a very close fight, but we were able to come up on top.
Absolutely. Yeah. Everybody remain calm.
Yeah. If you panic, it's going to get a little crazy in there.
Don't throw out the GGs. We got this. Yeah, and
Yeah,
you
exactly.
know, and I felt like it was never like you guys were severely behind. Just like a little bit, and sometimes that can wear on you. But I think that's a really good way to kind of communicate with your team, and it seems like that keeps everyone's attitude in the right spot. So I think that's really great. That's cool.
Yeah.
If you didn't have to worry about bans ever, is there one hero that you'd want to play like every game, no matter what the map is?
Yeah, I have a Murky. Always. It's just that we always want to play it. They always pick characters that counter Ava Murky, which I'm not going to reveal. But every time they just pick something that it's like, oh man, we can't run it anymore.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's kind of the budget situation, right? Like if the situation calls for it, we'll definitely pick it. Like no doubt about it. But
absolutely,
luck has not been on our side lately, so we can't play it, unfortunately.
What can you tell us about this completely adorable logo that you have?
I just found it off internet. I didn't do any immediate art. I'm really bad at it, so I just found it off like Bing Images and plopped it in.
What? Okay, so since you didn't create the art, what do you think is happening in this picture? Since you're not the original creator and know what it is, what do you assume is happening in this image?
It's telling them, hey guys, we're just a Murky with an avatar hat. We're just basically two useless heroes. Just completely ignore us while we tear apart your backline.
Once we hit 20, then you'll notice, and it's too late.
Yeah, gurgle.
That's great. I love that picture so much. It's very very endearing. Dax, do you have any other questions that you'd like to ask?
I do not.
Okay. Well, I do have one silly question for you, if you don't mind, Creepers.
Yep, go ahead.
And that is, if you could only eat one thing for the rest of your life moving forward, one food item, what would it be?
Oh man, I love food, man. There's too many options.
That's kind of depressing, isn't it? Like just one thing.
It really is.
Gosh.
Man, but let me tell you, peaches are like the best fruits ever. I think I can live my life just by eating peaches.
Oh my goodness, if you just ate peaches, like I think your stomach would be like, oh, like when you eat too much of like fruit or whatever. Maybe that's just an experience.
Like a tummy ache.
But that's a good answer. Like that's like probably one of the most healthy answers I've ever heard asking that question. So who knows, maybe that's the right answer after all. Dax, do you have something that you would eat?
I think it's pizza. I think we had this conversation.
Pizza is really good too.
100. Oh, I guess I do have a question. Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Hell yeah.
Oh, that is.
Right.
But I have no problems if you don't think so.
Oh,
I respect your decision if you think pineapples don't belong on pizza. It's okay.
Very PC answer. I love it. I'm gonna be boring, and I think I'd pick something like a Cobb salad because it's got like egg and like bacon and like a bunch of other stuff on it too. But then you're just eating salads, and so who knows if you're gonna last just eating that? So I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, boring answer, Weenus. Of course, I'm gonna pick burritos. Creepers, thank you so much for coming on and answering our questions. And do you have any shout outs before we let you head on out of here?
Yeah, shout outs to my team for pulling out the dub today, and shout outs to Spooky Ghost giving us some fun games.
Excellent. Well played. We look forward to seeing you guys in the playoff and seeing that adorable logo plastered all over.
Thank you so much for casting today.
Oh, you bet. Good luck with the rest of the season.
Thank you.
All right, toodaloos. All right, I'm going to call you back, Dax.
Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me.
There we go.
Yeah, we did it.
Hey! Sorry, I just like flashing the picture and then the video back and forth for a little bit. Sorry,
Oh, I saw you do that to double. I think it was double.
Yeah.
I was cracking me up. Yeah.
I can't help it. It just hits my funny bone in a weird way. Anyways, Dax, thanks so much for joining me on this cast. I appreciate it. It's so much better when I have somebody with me and I don't have to talk the whole time, and there's actually somebody saying good things like you and Double do. So thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Hey, thanks for having me. It's always a blast casting with you, Weenus, and it's all you gotta do is ask, and I will be here.
Oh,
For
heck
you.
yes. If you want to review the cast, there's a link that I just posted. You can tell me all the things that I did wrong or things I can improve on or things that you liked if you want. It's there for you. You can follow Dax on Twitter at Dax_hots. Or you can find all of his spicy memes in his own channel in Cheer 69 Discord. He has a lot of excellent Facebook memes over there, so check him out on that. Also, you can find him on the Illa Dancing Queens, playing in Div D East in this season. So check out some of his games.
Yep.
There. There's the Discord. And I think that's about it. Thanks everybody for hanging out in chat. Thank you very much for the raids, friends. Thank you for the subscribes and for redeeming all the fun mother cluckers. I appreciate it. I think we're gonna get on out of here. But do you have a tip for the people before we leave?
Tip your bartenders.
That's right. Tip your bartenders, both with money and other things. We're outie. Bye, friends!
Peace.